This tutorial is powered by AskQuesty.com. Get help with your website on demand. And don't forget, subscribe for more tutorials.
In this video, I'll be talking about how to create a custom WordPress theme. So first off, what is a WordPress theme? Well, a WordPress theme is a customization that you can apply to your website. So in themes, you'll see that all of these themes are their own custom theme. So over here in WordPress, it talks about what is a theme. So every theme that you create needs to have an index.php and a style.php. So here it talks about inside of the codex.wordpress.org theme development, talks about an anatomy of a theme and the files involved. And here are just a list of template files that are part of a WordPress theme, including style.css, index.php, and many others. So let's take a look. Right now I'm using the FolioPress theme, and let's navigate to the back end and see how that works. So this is the back end of the website, and if you navigate to public_HTML and go to WordPress content, WP content, okay, and then click on navigate into themes, you'll see all the themes are present in this folder: Astra, FolioPress, Lyrical, etc. And they correspond with these themes here. Okay, so let's click into one of the themes. So go into FolioPress, and you'll notice that it has a bunch of these templating files. 404.php, this one's for errors. There's footers, there's one for headers, there's functions PHP for the code, and there's quite a lot of files. One of the important ones would be the style.css, which dictates how the website looks. Oops, back. So if you want to create a custom theme, you would have to follow the template and create all of these files. And that could take a while. So the recommended way, if you don't want to build an entire custom theme from scratch, is to create a child theme. So what is a child theme? Well, a child theme is a theme that extends or inherits aspects from a parent theme. So in other words, let's say you have this theme called FolioPress, and you like this theme and what it has to offer, and you only want to create a custom theme to change up aspects of the theme here and there. So what you can do is, instead of creating a replica of this theme from scratch, what you can do is use this theme as the parent theme and then create a child theme that inherits from this parent theme, a child theme that overwrites specific aspects of this theme. And so that's what I'm going to show you how to do next. So to create a child theme, head back to themes. This is the themes folder here. And let's create a child theme for FolioPress. To do so, you create a new folder, and let's title this FolioPress Child. Create a new folder. So inside of the FolioPress Child, make sure there are two files you need. The first file will be style.css, create file, and the second file will be functions.php. Let's take a look at style.css. So edit. So now we're editing the style.css for the FolioPress child theme. So here in the developer.wordpress.org topic about child theme, it talks about the different steps of creating a child theme. So the first step, which we already did, was to create a child theme folder. In this case, that would be the FolioPress That would be the Folio Press child. Okay, what's the next step? The next step is to create a style sheet, which is style.css. And they've already given you an example. So what we do is we copy this example and we paste it inside the style.css. Okay. Next, what we do is want to navigate up to the Folio Press theme and take a look at its style.css, which we can click edit. So this is roughly how the style.css looks for the Folio Press theme. So to gain some inspiration, we can copy some of the information as inspiration. So you can paste this over here. Okay, so this bottom bit right here is I'll call it our inspiration. Okay, so we want the child theme to be pretty much based on this parent Folio Press theme. So up here is where we're supposed to name the child theme. So instead of calling it 2015 child, we'll call it Folio Press child. For the URI, you can do whatever URI you want. For the description, so instead of example.com, we can maybe do like Folio Press child. And for the description, let's say that this is a Folio Press child theme. And the author, you can leave it as John Doe or just put your name because you're creating this child theme. Your URL is going to be let's just put like yourwebsite.com, okay? And for the template, this is the most important line. Template says, what will the parent theme be? And for this Folio Press child theme, the parent of this theme will be the Folio Press. Make sure that Folio Press matches whatever the theme is called over here. So this name over here, Folio Press, you want to make sure that that is present right here. And for the version, we can leave it as 1.00. And license, we don't worry too much about that. And text domain, right now it says 2015 child, but we can call this Folio Press child. And now that we have gotten our inspiration, we can delete our inspiration just for fun, okay? So this is what we need inside of style.css. Click save. So what's the next step? Well, now that we have created a style sheet, we move on to the third step, which is to enqueue the style sheet. So over here, I've provided sample code of how to do that. So we just simply copy the code and paste it inside of the functions.php. So we navigate back to the C panel, or this is our backend, go back into Folio Press child, open up the functions.php by clicking edit, and then we do a Control V or a Command V. We simply paste the code we just copied here and click Save Changes. Back inside of child themes, that's the third step complete. So there's an option to do this, copy this code or copy this longer bit of code. I chose to use a shorter bit of code. And so that's it. Now the theme is ready. So how do we use the child theme? Well, here is our themes page for the WordPress website. So do a quick reload and you should see that the child theme pops up right here. So you can click on this child theme, live preview, and it pretty much is a clone of the original theme. So let's head back. So you can click activate and theme will now work. So let's do that. Click activate. So now our current theme will be the Folio Press child. So essentially this theme but cloned. And to make sure of that, we can go here to our website. And indeed, it is a clone. So, okay, how do we modify the styles child theme. Because the whole point of creating this child theme is because there are some aspects that we want to override on the Folio Press. And let's do that, okay? So over here on the main website, if you do a right click and do inspect, you'll notice that over here is the content. And if you want the content's background to be red, you simply go over to element style on the right side and do background color is equal to red. And that's how you can make the background red. Okay, so that's what we want to do to our child theme. We want the child theme, just for example, we want the child theme to be exactly same as a Folio Press theme, except that it has a red background. So how would we do this? Well, to do this, we head over to the style.css for the Folio Press child theme, and we're going to target the div from earlier. So I do that again. So over here, we see that the div that covers the background has an ID of content. So to target this ID of content, what we do is inside of our style.css for the Folio Press child, we simply do a hashtag and then put content. The hashtag, or the pound sign as people call it, stands for ID. So ID content, and we put the double curly braces, or the opening and closing curly brace, and inside we put background color is red. What this says is it tells the web page to target the content and change the background to red. And then we click Save Changes. So now the theme should be updated. So if you reload it, you may notice that the background doesn't appear red, and that's because this web page is cached. But if you were to open a new incognito window that doesn't have cache and you navigate to the website, you'll notice that the background is now red. So that is how you create a custom child theme. All right, so a quick review. You can either create a custom WordPress theme from scratch, which is a whole lot of work, and you have to create all of these other files, like the 404 and all the other ones. Or you can take an existing theme, such as Folio Press, and create a child that can override certain aspects of the parent theme, which in this case is Folio Press. So that is how you create a custom WordPress theme. I hope this video helped.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please subscribe. And if you need extra help, visit AskQuesty.com and send us your questions.